Hi guys. I'm putting my wheat bowl on so I can try to do this. Hi guys. How is everybody doing? I'm hanging in there. I'm dying, but I'm gonna be fine. Yeah, I hurt my back on Sunday, and so yesterday I was pretty much laid up all day. Yesterday, my back doesn't feel any better, but you know, doesn't stop me from getting up in the middle of the night. You know, doing everything she's got to do. So anyhow, interesting how one can still get up and one can't. So I'm gonna hang in there as long as I can. This is my 4th account. We'll see how long it takes for this one to go down. I'm sure it will go down to my main live account. My main live account is number 2, and that's down until the 15th. So, hi Charlene, how are you? I know, it's already hurt, Laura. And it's not like I can rest too much, right? So, I still got other shit to do. It's crazy how our men, right? Our men sit there and they get babied and they do all that stuff, but when it's our turn to get hurt, nothing stops for us. So I didn't get sleep last night. I was up at 12 and a little bit after 12 because Dan left the refrigerator open. And then I had to go get something outside in the garage for Ed, and 3 and 6. So it is what it is, you guys. I was up a lot last night and I'm ready to murder my husband. Oh no, Lori, hang in there, girl. It's gonna be a long road. Yeah, I did my gummies yesterday, but let him live. I don't know if that's possible. So it's my left side. I've got too much to do. I laid down a lot yesterday, but it hurts, you know? It hurts when you lay down too much. It hurts when you stand too long. So I was up and down all day, try to keep it moving, stretch it. And yeah, I was doing heat. So yeah, I'm on for a little bit anyway. I'm preparing another loaf. So I have less than 45 minutes. So we'll see how I'm feeling within that time. It may be a short live, but I have my hi Frogman. I have my belt on, my belt to keep kind of my back. I'm gonna start wearing it today, and just help get through the motions. I'm hoping this might help a little bit, just unloose it, because it's either a spasm or it's a pull. I can't. I'm neck pain too, but no, my back pain. I pulled my back the other day. I have not, I haven't taken Advil. I need to do that. I need to put my BioFreeze on, and my Advil. I haven't done that yet. I got up to prep my bread, stretch and pull. Oh, Eloise, thank you. Both are the worst. And because I had to sit weird for my back yesterday, my neck hurt. So it's like, I can't win. So anyhow, how are you guys? Did you guys have a good weekend? Enough about my exhaustion. Yes, it will definitely. So I got a couple things I got to do today. This is my 83rd account, yes. Goodman, I'm gonna do another one too, because it seems that somebody's on my tail. I don't know who. It's a shame, but somebody is. So I have to mow. We're getting rains starting on Wednesday. So I need to mow. I need to get my pasture done again and my little patch up here. I hate this time change too. Sydney, my acupuncture's next week. Yeah. And it's been horrible, Samantha, because my lower back has been hurting a lot. But I think that's because I'm so tight, my legs, everything. So uneventful. Oh, that's good. Hubby's battling some depression. Yeah, but that's all you can do, introvert. That's all you can do, right? They gotta be able to figure it out themselves. But being there by his side is the best, And here's the thing, it's like me, right? The more time you get tired and you constantly are fighting this endless battle, and then you get hurt, right? And then here you are just grasping for air. And right now I'm officially grasping for air. Hi, Nug Nug. How are you? You've noticed the pattern. Some women are just very outward with their opinions. Everybody has a story, right? Everybody's conflict is their own. And I've always said that. Everybody has their own conflict. The conflict lies within all of us. The real issue is how you deal with that conflict. I know, Nug. The real conflict's going to come from yourself and how you want to deal with it and how you want to get better. And some people just aren't willing to get better. Hi, Beachman. Or they're just not willing to see their own faults, right? And that's what we run into a lot with this hate in the world. People who cut off their nose to spite their face. They're not interested in anybody but themselves. Because if they weren't, they would take the time to relax, they would take the time not to attack, and they would take the time to understand. And people don't do that these days. A lot of people are struggling with their own shit, but are unwilling to see within them, and that's the issue. And depression comes in different forms, right? Part of anger is depression. Unhappy with yourself. Not dealing with your problems is the biggest component to falling into a deep, dark depression. Because by pushing it off and not facing it, or dealing with it, or finding ways in which to deal with it, you're just throwing yourself further under the ground. Hi, Bulldog. Love will win, Beach Man, but unfortunately, there's not a lot of people out there with love in their hearts. Yes, anger is untreated depression. I'm angry right now. I'm angry because I'm tired. I'm angry because I feel like I don't get the same compassion, the same worries, the same cares as I have for others, right? I'm angry, I'm sad. I could cry all day today because I just keep spiraling down with everything. And now my body's breaking. That's another sign of my issues. So you got to do the best you can. You got to do the best you can. If I got a hug right now, Stephen, I'd fall apart for sure. I would fall apart for sure. I'm hanging on by a thread, but that's okay. Thanks, user. I appreciate it. So anyway, that's where I'm at today. That's where I've been for a couple weeks. And you can see, because I'm so open about my shit, you see the spiral if you pay attention. You see, how sleep deprivation and going at 150 miles per hour every day finally keeps up with you. If you can't sleep, you're gonna fucking crash and burn. And I'm crashing and burning. And that's just life, right? I'm not here to get sympathy. I'm not here to have you go, woe is me. This is the typical timeline for people like me, right? So, thanks, Beach Man. So that's why I talk about it. I talk about it because if you're here daily, you'll see the pattern of how you get thrown into a vast dark hole. And I'm telling you, sleep is the biggest component of it all. And that's why I'm so open with you guys about it, because if I can help one person, I'm doing my job. I'm doing my job. I'm doing my job to help you all and to help you recognize your own pattern and to recognize when you're falling into it. I have the ability, because I've been so hyper-focused on myself, Hakim, to be able to recognize those moments and knowing when I'm going. And my cries for help are very simple, but nobody hears, you know? So I just battle it on my own. And I get through my deep darkness on my own, because that's all I've ever had to do. So I don't have time to deal with bullshit. I don't have time to deal with mean people. I don't have time for that because I'm struggling to keep myself afloat. Oh, Love Dog, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Moved in with me. Oh, I love it, but the messy, I can't do. Set your boundaries, Stephen. If you're allowing her to live there, set your boundaries. 4 miles a day. So Cranston, just start jogging for 30 seconds at a time. And then slowly work your way up. 30 seconds walk. Wait a couple minutes, 30 seconds. So you know, and that's why I share. That's why I'm not afraid to share my trials, my tribulations, my failed relationships. I'm not afraid, because that's how you learn, that's how you grow, and that's how you work on yourself. Oh, thanks, Beach Man. So, anywho, it's important, because the more I talk, the more you guys listen, and the more it penetrates you, and it becomes rote memorization, and then you start doing it and acting accordingly. Anyhow, I'm lagging. Well, it was buffering for a minute, you guys. When it lags, just know it's buffering. 20 times. Stage 4 kidney failure. My son has kidney disease, so I understand. I always get up through the night like I had to go to the bathroom. Bye, Beach Man. Enjoy your day. So anyhow, I know, Goodman. I know. I'm focused, and that's the thing, Cranston. You have to start eliminating the bullshit, because if you're surrounded by bullshit, right, you're not going to be able to focus. I can't take care of needy people. I can't make sure everybody's content but myself, you know? And I do that because that's my nature. I'm a caregiver. So, but people take advantage of that, you know? Your own house takes advantage of it. Leo, this is my 4th account because I have a lot of trolls and I need to have flexibility to use my accounts because my other one was taken down. So, sorry, you guys, it's buffering. Let me check my Wi-Fi. Let me check. Okay, maybe this will be better. The gym is your escape. You have to look for those escapes. Yeah, you have to find any escape you can.
Unknown caller.
You have to find any escape you can because this is a very suffocating job. It's suffocating, so you have to know that. And when you're sleep deprived, it becomes a harder job. Your patience has waned. I don't have any patience right now, right? I am going on 3 weeks of no sleep, but I'm dying, you know? I'm suffocating. I'm trying to figure it out. So It's exhausting. It's exhausting. So hang tough to all of you people out there dealing with extra, right? Extra stuff, caregiving, taking care of a child, whatever. My lady is in the hospital. Oh, she's still there. Oh no, April. Why don't I go for a run in your local area? Michael, because I'm a treadmill runner. That's why. I've always been a treadmill runner. That's why. I'm sorry you're going through this. Yeah. Oh, good, Brenda, and I'm happy. That's why I'm here. That's why I divulge all this information outwardly, put myself out there for attacks, ridicule, and whatever else comes along with it, because I believe that talking about it helps other people see within themselves and can also help other people realize that they're not alone. It doesn't matter if somebody's on a TV screen, social media, everybody has the same shit, right? Just different. But the root cause of the issues are the same. It's you, right? It's us. How much we take on affects us. How much sleep we're getting affects us. How much we're drinking or not paying attention to the health of our bodies affects us. And so maybe by me talking about it more helps me cope, but it also maybe helps some of you realize that shit, me too. And then you start taking a deeper dive into yourself. So that's what I'm here for. And I don't mind it. I don't mind it. You know, people always say, oh, you share too much. Keep things private. The things that I need private are private, right? Hi, Shari. The things that I need private are private. I don't talk about everything, but I talk about the things that are bothering me the most, right? The things that are constantly on my mind, the things that I'm trying to work through every day. Whether you're a friend or a foe, sorry, you're gonna be out there. You're gonna be used as an example, because that's how people learn, and that's how people relate, and that's how people focus on their own relationships. At some point, yeah, I probably will. Maybe I'll be 50-50 or something good. But hi, Shauna. But I'm tired. But I'm still, if you watch me, right? No matter how tired I am, no matter how hurt I am, I keep going, because that's the only way. I don't allow myself to sit down and wallow in my own self-pity. I don't allow myself to lash out at people when I really want to attack them, because it make me feel better in that moment. I stay back. I just focus on myself, my breathing, you know, my health, and I try to do what's best that I can. Hi, John. Sorry to fucking swear. For fuck's sake. What? You never have to fucking apologize with swearing. So you keep going, right? You have to keep going. And I think the only reason why I keep going is because that keeps me going, no matter how painful it is. And I'm in pain. My back. But it feels better with this weight belt on. It's keeping everything in tight. High and tight, babies, high and tight. So I can't stop. People rely on me too much. But I will crash and burn, I'm sure of it. And that's okay. Hopefully, oh, you hate me? Nice, Caleb. That's what we were talking about today. Needing to work on yourself and your inner anger. That's on you, honey. For endo colonoscopies. So, okay, Lisa. In my 30s, yes, John. Try 50. I'm gonna be 51 in like a couple months. How the fuck is that happening? I haven't been on lately. You've been blocked? No, you're not. You're here. 51. Can you believe that shit? I sure as hell can't. 50 fucking 1. What kind of bullshit is that? Ugh. Time marches on. You are really going to hurt in 15 years. Don't overdo it. I'm too late, Lily. Too late. This is the only thing that keeps me sane. Really, honestly. This helps relieve my stress. This helps relieve my anxiety. This helps me. So please understand that. Hi, Lair. You'll be 71. Man, you old fuck. you old fuck. It was so weird to not have to like go on yesterday. I felt like, what am I gonna do? This is weird, but it was good. Let's go back to yes. You know how many times I had to sneak in? Remember how many bathrooms we visited? Not to just pee, to do some other stuff. God, those were the days. 76, girl, you're good. Let's go back to those times. You know, your engine still purrs. Hi, Jen. So, anywho, I'm just trying to survive this crazy life I'm in, this crazy part of my journey. And I'm barely doing it, but I'm doing it as best I can. I started baking bread. That fucking shit has me consumed. I'm gonna try, I'm on my third loaf. I'm stretching and pulling. So my timer will go off and I have to go in really quick. But I wake up, is that coffee? I don't know what that is. I can't drink coffee anymore, John. Find me something else because it tears up my menopausal body. I haven't had coffee in months. So, anywho, sourdough is a labor of love, Jen, let me tell you. I still have half a loaf from last night, so I'm excited to make it with lunch today. But it's a labor of love. I'm still learning and I'm still trying to get this down pat so I don't have to rely on my friend Elvie for it. I'm running, I'm baking, and if my body's not too beat up today after doing all that, I'm gonna try the cookies. I'm gonna try the sourdough cookies. How about, oh, so yeah, I have no yeast. I'm doing it on my own with flour and water. I understand what you mean by depression. Right now, I'm trying to fix my house back to what it was before. Yeah, Lisa, and you know, I'm depressed. I'm dark right now. I'm very dark, and let me tell you, when I'm this way, what website? Goodman, you think I remember anything? Hell no. Well, no, but I started a starter from starter, so no yeast. There's different ways you can bake. That's probably the easiest way. So, girl, do it the easy way. If you don't have time to flip and flop and to spend half a day doing it, hey, do whatever way is gonna get you through it quicker. So, I'm fermenting my own, right? So, I'm gonna try to make, it depends on how I feel, at least. I want to do the crackers and the cookies because I have so much starter. Discord, yeah, use it, Charlie, because it's gonna be quicker and easier. My starter was made in June by, yeah, so Goodman, my starter is 7 years old from LV. So, hi V, thanks. So, and I keep fucking it up. Every time I get my loaf ready, I discard my into my discard. Oh, anyway, I'm just so tired. I can't remember things. Carnivore diet, that's not me. I need other things other than meat. So, anyhow, yeah, with fatigue comes memory issues and just being tired, not being able to follow. You're going to Napa in July. Oh, we should meet up one day. John, let us know, or email Dan. We'll meet you. It's like an hour and a half for us. Crystal, I get up about 6. You know, Shari, you know what's turning on me? Is chicken. I'm having a hard time eating chicken. And that started after my 3rd child. Yeah. And I have fibro. That's right. I have fibro to top it all off. So when I'm tired and when I'm dark, my body hurts more, right? I have more aches and I have more pains. And it just is hard. I can eat meat. So, Robert, I'm in California. So chicken has turned. I don't know why, but it's turned on me. Yeah. And it did that for a long time. Hi, Chantel. Yeah, so everything hurts. Everything hurts. And if you have fibro, the more tired you are, your body heals when you sleep, if you didn't know that. And I didn't make it. My friend Elvie made it. She's been using her starter for 7 years. So she dehydrated it for me and then ground it up. That's how I did it. Oh, Lisa, you told me that. I raised her since she was 3. You know, Lisa, you have to remember, you can't blame yourselves for her mental issues, right? You did everything that you could to keep her safe, to keep her happy. You know, it could be a chemical imbalance, something that you can't control without medication sometimes. So do not put that blame on yourselves. We tend to do that on everything. Me too, Jen. Me too. Is the plate working for you? Yeah, I'm not going to do it today, though, because my back is hurt. But the plate, I like. It's really helped my bladder. The most amazing part of that has been less leaking. Yeah, and I hate when people put the blame on themselves, because it's not you. It's her. It's her body. It's her internal clock. And you don't know what kind of PTSD she's holding on to, or maybe you do know. But you can't do everything, and don't put that guilt on yourself. Yes, and that's all you can say, Laura, is just that. There's no magical thing that you can say to cure things. What you can do is surround yourself with love. You can surround yourself with people who get it, and you can surround yourself with you knowing you have support if needed. Yeah, and that's what this is what I want my community to be about, is uplifting. Be someplace where you can put a smile on your face and you can just forget for a minute, or just remember that you are loved and supported, and having positivity, you know. My biggest thing, like I just said, when I'm in this funk, I want to attack. I want to attack everybody who's wronged me. You know, I want to go on that Facebook and attack all those ugly women. I want to attack everybody who's done me wrong or who doesn't take accountability for themselves. I want to so bad. But what would that do? What would that do? It would make me feel good, right? For a minute. But then afterwards, it would make me feel shittier. So I take a deep breath. I don't go on those sites, or I don't make a phone call. I don't do a text, because I can control myself in those ways that most people can't. Because I know it'll feel god darn good, right? Hi, Corey. And so social media doesn't help. Social media is a brutal place, especially for teens. Especially if you have teens that are struggling, don't have, growing up in a household that's lower on the socioeconomic, standard status. You've got overweight kids who look at these beautiful kids and wish they can be like them. It fucks with your heart, right? But emotionally it's hard. I know, and you can't. The only thing you can do is just be there, hold her hand, and hug her. That's it. That's it. She'll have to figure it out, right? It's up to her to figure it out. We can't control other people but ourselves. That's the hardest thing we have to realize as parents or grandparents. We have to realize that we can only control what we can. But mostly you can't control other people or how other people think. So you just have to be there, hold her hand, give her a kiss, and hope she figures it out and is successful for the rest of her life. And that's it. That's it. I mean, and it's crushing, I know. So, hi Ames, how's Dennis? Yeah, the therapy also helped. Yeah, therapy helps, but you have to have a strong mind and a will to be stronger and to grow. If you're lacking that, and if you don't have the ability, it's going to be a long road. But some kids just have it and they realize, you know what? I am good enough. I am good enough. Fuck it. I am good enough. And I want this, right? There you go. Tap, 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 tap. Yeah, everybody on TikTok, tap, 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 tap. You guys that come in, give a thumbs up with the 3 dots and do it that way. So, yeah, you blame yourself. And it's hard, right? Because I still blame myself for Andrew. Like, what did I do wrong? Who gave him this gene? I want to point the finger. You bought her a cat, Jesus. you know, you want to point the finger and have some logical explanation as to why this is happening. But you know what I realized? I realized that what's the point in that? There's no point in pointing fingers at anybody. The point is you got to figure it out, get her the help she needs, and hope she becomes successful. Plain and simple. So anyhow, hi Mary. I'm struggling with my back, but I'm hanging in there. I'm also extremely tired, but what's new? Does Dan get exercise? Dan walks every day. Dan walks anywhere from 3 to 6 miles a day because he goes out constantly and walks. Yeah, it's okay right now. Thankfully he slept. Oh, good. Yeah, I taught her responsibility. And sometimes animal love is the best form of therapy, right? Just to feel loved, that constant state of love. Your 6-year-old kid is calling himself fat. Yeah, that's trouble. That's what our society does to us. I mean, I was thinking about it last night when I was up and down all night long. And I don't know why I was thinking about body issues, but I was, because I have them. For my own, you know, trauma in my life, I used food as a mechanism to control my surroundings, because I lived in a hell, right? I lived in a hell. Or what I thought was hell, right? Because I only knew what my environment was. I could see, you know, how everybody else was living, and it was a lot more different than mine. And so it's not easy. It's not easy. And so I used my control of food and became anorexic and tried to be bulimic, but my body failed me on that. And used diuretics and all that shit and exercised for hours, and didn't eat. That's how I thought I could gain control of myself, right? Or my life. All that did is give me more fucking trauma for the rest of my life, right? Because once you have it, you always have it. Daily struggles of having to not eat too much or not count calories or not try to restrict. And anytime we do it, right? Anytime we do it and anytime we diet, we run the risk of going too far. I still have guilt that I cannot overcome. No, people tell me. But she took it, Cindy. You didn't put it down her throat. Remember that. You know, you didn't put it down your throat. You know, love for me, yeah, somebody asked, what is love? You guys, that's a great question. What is love? What is love to you? Do you know that probably most everybody in this room, both of them will have a different description and definition of love? She has a cat and I have 3 more, plus my other granddaughter. For me, shit. 50,000 cats. Love is like oxygen. Yeah. Love is, it's a couple different things for me. Love is multi. It's multi. It's, love is showing, you know, love is showed by caring for somebody, loyalty, empathy, compassion, being there and being self-aware of what you are doing to other people, right? Sometimes with our partners, it's a little tingle, or you get a glimpse of a remembrance of, you know, the younger years together. Love means never having to say you're sorry. That's from Lilo and Stitch. Is that from Lilo and Stitch? Did I remember? Love is also long-suffering and kind. Yeah. Holy shit. That's hard. It is. Keeps me away from the scissors. Not for me. This was a delusional moment for me. Love is, yeah, being kind, respected, compliments, not giving up. Love is just love, you know? Love is all those things. Respect, caring, empathy, checking in with one another, making sure you're okay. Love is just being there if you ever need a hand to hold or a shoulder to cry on. Yeah. He did get lucky. I tell him that every day, Mary. The more I reflect on, you know, us, I think he lucked out. You know, we all lucked out in our own ways, but I think he hit the jackpot. I got like a mini jackpot. He got a major jackpot, the grand, you know. If any of you have casinos and you play, he got the grand, I got a mini. So there you have it. The film card. Love is caring for your family members even when you don't want to, right? Love is taking one in and sacrificing yourself for them. Fuck my life, you know? You do not help people with body issues because you say how people's bodies are shameful as we age. Sweet tree. I have never said that. Do not put words in my mouth. That is one thing, if you're going to quote me, you better have the right words, or don't turn your words against me. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And I didn't give you body issues. You already got those when you were a little kid. So don't blame me. You know what I mean? Think about that. I'm still not as tired enough to show you the truth behind your ugly passive-aggressive comment. Have I ever said our bodies are shameful? No, they're funny. I've said our body is funny as we age. I've never said anything sort. So step back with your ugly word choices. So anyhow, no, people always come at me with things and I'm like, I would never have said that. What's shameful is your commenting. That's what I call shameful. Basically, you always make fun. Also, did you see quotes? Sweet tree, get the hell out of here. First and last, she can go. Because again, that's a closed-minded person that will never, ever see her own problems and her own mistakes, right? Because she thinks she's right. That's why she keeps coming back and fighting. She keeps coming back and fighting because she believes she's right. Again, not in my house. Not in my house. Again, accept your fucking shit, right? Accept your shit. Don't come talk to me when you haven't had a good look in the mirror at yourself. Because I can tell you what, your true colors shine through when you come in and are ugly. It's not me that's being ugly. You're the one here watching, not me. You choose to stay, you choose to misquote me, you choose to be an ass, I will be an ass right back. Yeah, and what's with the sweet tree name? Right, get the fuck out of here. Love is looking in the eyes of your babies and grandbabies, yes. So, Amy, I would say, right there, right? I would say that I have never experienced love. My love, you're right. I mean, that's the most love. I didn't know love until I had my kids. I didn't know what love was until I had my kids. When I took those children out of my body and placed them on my chest, although my facial expressions didn't show that, but aside from that, when I looked at my babies, that is love. That is the worst love ever. The worst pain. I mean, that's painful love, wonderful love, beautiful love, crazy love, and painful love, all in one. Oh, I can't wait to have grandkids, but I can tell you, my niece and my nephews are the same way. I look at them with love. I look at them with pain because I would do anything to keep them safe. I would trip a little kid if they were bullying my kids. You know what I mean? Don't make auntie come feral on you, because I will. Unconditional, yeah. It's a whole different, I mean, I would, and people are going to judge me for this, but I don't give a fuck. I'm going to tell you right now, I would literally save my kids before my husband. I would save my kids before my husband. I put my kids first before my husband because, honestly, they disappoint me, but not in the way our husbands do. Good, Auntie Mo. I love that. Sorry, you're supposed to put your significant other first. And that fucking love pyramid of family dynamics, it should be your husband or wife and then your kids. But hell no. Hell no. Good job, Auntie Mo. Yeah, they were, oh, precious little nuggets. So I might not be a grandmother, but I have lots of nieces. Yes, and I would do anything for them, right? I mean, Wesley was being bullied for a minute, and I was like, oh, don't make me come to that schoolyard. I will go all crazy on this little kid's ass. That's my nephew. Nobody makes fun of him. ever, I don't have to tell you what I would do. Okay, hold on. Look I set a timer. Elvie, are you here? I set a timer. I'm so proud of myself. Okay, I'll be right back. Shit, I gotta go flip really quick. I gotta go flip. Hold on. Okay, I'm coming out. Shit. I'm coming. Gotta go flip. Little progress, baby progress on my own. Ow. Fold and flip, fold and flip. I have one more. I forgot to wash my hands, but oh well. So anyway, I shouldn't probably do any more today. I should probably just do some light weights. I did 3 miles, that's good enough. 3 miles today. Oy. And I'll do some light weights. Look at what I found. My little today. Oh shit, sorry, I'm losing everybody. My husband's one who has hurt me the most emotionally. Yeah, I get it. Look what I found. I found my crown, and here is my cat to spread the love of the crown. I need to do. Gotta redo this. How did you goof up your back? Let me tell you. Yeah. Meow, 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 meow. You looking ugly and haggard. I hope that doesn't mean something's happening with you. You seem happy. Anyhow, yeah. I can sing better on the Marital plate, but I'm not gonna get on the Marital plate because I think that would really not. I know, but it's not your time. I know. You're just gonna have to wait a minute. So I went over to my neighbor's house. She needed us to watch. She needed us to feed their puppy. And Andrew's like, Mom, come with me. And I was like, all right. And he's so cute. He's not, is he a year? I know. I'm tired. Anyway, I was walking up the stairs to their backyard and he jumped on me. And I wasn't prepared for that. And I kind of just twisted back to try to stay on my feet because he almost threw me down a couple of stairs. So, yeah, that wasn't fun. So, and immediately I was like, well, there went my back. And sure enough, it's just on my right side. So, my kitty wants love. That's what my kitty wants. Got taken down yesterday. I got taken down on Thursday, Dan. Yeah. So on my second account. So this is my backup. My main account, my main live account is my second account. I will not go live on my big account because of that reason. So, no, I do not have a video. So, what I can tell you is that, I got taken down last, like Wednesday or something for gender bias and God knows what. We were talking about crocheted clothing and nothing like bad. We weren't even vulgar yet. And I got taken down. But that's because I have people who aren't happy with me. Oh, thanks, Jihad. So I'm being uncrustabled as an ice pack. And I swear, slipping and fighting, falling. Yes. But well, you know, I'm going to tell you something. Had I had fallen, Lily, it was on aggregate. They have 3 to 4 steps going up on their deck. And had I'd fallen, I would have broken something. I think this was probably the best thing to have happened for me. Yeah, the best thing. What did I do with my hair? I don't know what you're asking. My hair's up and my crown is on. That's it. There's nothing more to look into it. There's nothing more. My eyebrows are tattooed because I have no eyebrows left. You know, what other things you want to find out what are happening with me? That's it. I have oil in my hair, so it looks a bit greasy. People like to point that out all the time. It's just oil to treat my hair to keep it healthy. That's it. It's not, I don't produce oil in my hair anymore. It was over there. It was hiding. When I went to go find my weight belt to help my back, I saw it. I knew she was here somewhere. I knew she was here. She didn't let me down. She said, hello, here I am in this magical garage of yours. I'm still married, Jihad. He's cutting it close. So I'm going to tell you something, Jihad. Stay close by because I might divorce him today. I might kick him out because he is pissing me the fuck off. So yeah, I found my crown. So yeah, any moment, Jihad, at this point in time, I could be Danless because I'm tired of surviving the Dan Salinger. The Dan Salinger is way too much. Where are you again, Costa Rica? Where are you? You're in some place beautiful, Shari, right? Like Costa Rica or something. Bali. Let's go to Bali. I can't do that. Are you finding someone nice, as Grandpa says? I'm hoping somebody nice finds me. I'm hoping somebody with a lot of money. Would you go the other way? No. Oh, just Florida. That's right. You just Florida. But weren't you somewhere at one point? Screw the Burger King. During menopause? I know, Jess. He's just killing me. And I'm tired. You know, he doesn't let me sleep. And and then he wonders why I'm such a bitch. And I can't even talk to him nice anymore. It's just pure sarcasm. Because I'm so fucking tired. He's like, he said something to me and I'm like, I know. God. Yeah, God. Somebody was sleeping and I wasn't. With a hurt back. What happened when you had a hurt back? You absolutely did nothing. But now with all my other issues, plus my back pain, and no sleep for 3 fucking weeks, I guess I don't get any sympathy, right? No sympathy for me, so you can go just talk to other people, because I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. I can't be nice to him. No, it's not going to happen. Until he allows me some common decency and respect, like I give him when he's hurt and when he's sleeping, he's not getting any from me. So he can kiss my ass. Be nice today and lighten up. Do you want to be blocked, Georgia girl? Do you want to be blocked? Because I can tell you something. This isn't a one-way street. This is a two-way street. And if you're going to be pro-Dan and not understand my side, you can leave and go stay with Dan. You know what I mean? Because I don't need you here to be rude to me because I'm bitching about my husband who is being rude to me. Hi, Hector. How are you? Yeah. We raise them. Who even says that? Right. Who even says that? Like, you can think it, but you don't have to say it. This is my show. This is my show. I get to say what I want to say right now. This is not a pro-Dan show right now. This is an anti-Dan show. So if you are pro-Dan too, which you can be, just keep it to yourself. 3 days? Somebody want to take Dan for 3 days? This says Vandy for Vanderpump. For Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt. So this is anything Nashville I wear. Anything having to do with my hometown I wear. Oh, Crypto Wife, thank you. I don't want your, because Dan is always, he is. You know I have to, you just know. I need a boot call. I need a booty call. You can have him, Desiree. Come and take him. Try to sway him with your magical powers, because I need a vacation. I'll even fucking take care of Ed myself. I don't even care. Slap a butch. Dan pays no attention. No, he doesn't. He doesn't. Alive? Shit. Oh, I love Nashville. I can tell you that. Nashville, I mean, but you got to remember, no, Dan, keep messing up. I was born there, right? And my family's there, so I'm kind of bipartisan. I'm kind of biased. That's where I'm going with that. Come stay with you. Hector, if I'm going to stay anywhere, I'm going to go to a beach. Did anybody catch up on all the, have y'all caught up on all the things, like all the shows? I finally yesterday, and this is another thing that I'm irritated. You live south in Nashville? I was, my grandparents lived in Bellevue. My aunt lives in Cheatham County. My grandparents used to live in Davidson County. Yeah, I've got people in East Nashville. Oh, I love Gatlinburg. I was there with my dad one time. He took me there and let me puff on a joint. At 3. I thought it was cool until my grandma said he did what? Let's talk about Kelly Clarkson. Okay. How many of you, I went down a rabbit hole last night. Well, actually the rabbit hole found me. I'm not twisting, so don't. Kelly Clarkson. Did everybody see that? Does everybody know what I'm talking about? Kelly Clarkson and her wink. So I went down the lesbian rabbit hole last night. Lesbian TikTok, I call it. Lesbian TikTok found me last night with the Kelly Clarkson. No, I don't know. What am I saying? I can't even think of this song right now. I like my women older. Shit. I like my women. Shit. Unknown caller. Anyhow, look up Kelly Clarkson and her wink. You don't know who she is? Look up. And I like my girls a little bit older. I don't want to lose your love tonight. Well, that's the line. You know, you hear men saying it, you know, young men, and they want cougars or whatever. Well, Kelly Clarkson apparently did I like my women a little bit older and winked. Well, that's a sign. That's a sign in the lesbian community, right? So everything kept coming up. So other than the lesbian TikTok, cottage cheese TikTok came up too. So I was looking at all these cottage cheese things. And anyhow, so apparently everybody's like, holy shit, is Kelly Clarkson batting for the other team? So is that her way to come out? So all the lesbians were going crazy, right? They're like, all right, Kelly, now the wink, because I didn't understand what the wink is, right? What's the wink? What's the wink? So why is everybody up and so then I kind of said it out loud, and then here was this woman who was explaining the wink. back in the day, she's the older versions, right? So the 50, 60-year-olds. And she said back in the day, when you couldn't come out, right, because it was against all rules and regulations, you did the wink. And that's how you knew if you were canoodling with the same sex, right? That's how you knew. That's how you knew it was okay to continue to move on and get them, right? So, yeah. So apparently it's a thing. And so now people are like, all right, this is her way of saying, I like my women a little bit older. No, I don't know. Yeah, now it's going to show up on your TikTok. Now it's going to show up on your TikTok. You watch. You're going to see Kelly Clarkson in the way. Now, let me tell you, I have to admit, there are some women who are also, they're like, okay, heterosexual, married, with kids, and let me tell you, that wink did something for me. So, she just created a stir, a ruckus amongst the lesbian community, man. Everybody's like, that's right, we got another one. Hi, Beach Man. Again. So anyway, I just didn't know if you guys saw it. Good for her too. I say that. Good for you. If that's, if that's what you need in your life is more tacos, then you need to go get the tacos. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong. Like, I have a plan with my friend Lisa that we can get married, live together, support the families, and just be, a couple without having the interludes, What am I on this account anyway? It's so fun to watch. So anyway, you figure it out. I don't know. It's great. So I just went down and these women, there's some hot women. I'm telling you, I was like, wow. And now I'm totally heterosexual. Like, never in my life have I touched a taco. You know what kind of taco I'm talking. Todd. And I've never touched a taco, nor have I ever wanted to touch a taco. Now, when I have touched breasts, it's because they were just recently done. Or not, just because they're full. I don't have any. So I have a fascination with touching, women who have abnormally large breasts, because I don't have any, right? Hi, Storms. Thanks, Ames. I've never touched a taco. So it's what I'm telling you, plain and simple. But some of these women, y'all, are beautiful. Like, beautiful. I love a good sexy haircut, right? Short haircut with the undercut and the flopping long bang. I tried to do that, but it didn't work for me a long time ago. And let me tell you, some of these women, I was like, okay, is this weird that they are hot? Like, I had to keep looking at them because I was like, how did they make specimens that with chiseled jaws and just great eyebrows and everything? I was like, damn, she's hot. And then there was another one. Damn. Anyway, I don't know. Just watch. If that pops up in your algorithm, that's all you're going to see. And then you're going to be like, damn, Danielle's right. Damn, Danielle's right. Shit, Danielle. You ain't joking. There was some hot babes on there. Life is too short. Go for it. No, I've never been into the taco. Never wanted to touch it. Never had any interest in licking it. Never. I just never. Some people have. Some people have, like, I'm down, let's try it. They dibble, they dabble, they licky, and, they realize, okay, maybe it's not, I know filters, but they still have the facial structure. So I don't know, y'all. I'm just saying, I know for sure I don't want to touch a taco, but they're hot. I can admit when they're hot and when they're not. Damn, but they're fine. Like, I'm like, God, they're so beautiful. Is it because I'm aging that I find them more attractive because they're young? I don't know. What are my interests? I'm asexual. My beauty flew away. Mine did too. Mine is flowing away. Mine is falling away at the seams. Oh, you guys, I'm not even talking about my husband and another woman. If you guys didn't watch the whole fucking video, this is almost a year later. You guys are still talking about that. A year later, and you are still talking about that. You guys watch videos.
Just, mine bought a ticket on a bullet train. That's how fast mine left. Well, I'm trying to get mine to leave, but he won't. Pam, nobody cares about sexual preference. That's what we were talking about. We were just talking about a video that everybody has seen. It's viral all over TikTok. That's what we're talking about. That's it. I don't care if she likes D or she likes P. I'm just saying she has made an uproar on the internet. Look it up before you come in with your passive aggressive question. Shit. Hi Dwayne. How are you? Anyhow, I hate when people do that, you know? Nobody fucking cares. Listen to the words coming out of my mouth. Very simple. That's all you have to do is listen. Open up your ears, open up your eyes, and pay the fuck attention. Very simple. I am wonderful. I was born that way. Are you? No, I'm not. And there's no, and I'm not. I'm not that way. But I can identify with a beautiful woman, which was all over. My algorithm was lesbian TikTok all last night because of Kelly Clarkson, you know, and what she did. So I was watching it and I was listening to and looking at some beautiful women. Yeah. I just hate people come in. It's like that other sweet tree or whoever, like coming in. Oh, you give people body. No. Don't blame your shit on me. You got it a long time ago. I didn't give it to you. And I've never said those words. So when you quote me and when you try to throw my words back at me, make sure they're my words. My words. Not yours. Not embellished. My fucking words. Plain and simple. Anyway, fuck. Bye, Janet. Love your shirt. Anchor down. Vandy, baby. She gave a wink. I like my girls a little bit older. And that's a sign. So some people are like, okay, did she know what she was doing? Right? Did she know what she was doing? Who knows? But it got the world talking. So that's all we were saying. Love you, Janet. Have a good day. Yeah, I just hate when people do that shit. It's like, you know, you think you're going to come at me with my shit, but make sure it's right. I do blame. I know, Jihad. I appreciate you showing up. You're one of my faithfuls. I love it. Yeah. Anyway, if someone kills your kids, and I do, because I am in the same situation. What? You're welcome, Mua. Does hostess, what are we talking about? I don't know if I should do anymore. I like my girls a little bit older. I don't want to lose. Can I squat? Let's see if I can squat. Build up my... The fuck? You don't think she knew what she was doing? Oh. I don't know. At that point in time, you know, the men do it. Oh, bye, Jaren. The men do it. And we know what they mean when they do it. You know, you see all the younger men who are into older women and they wink. Come on. She knew what she was doing. She knew what she was doing. She winked. She winked. That was a sign, people. And who cares if it was a sign or not? But she exploded the community. Because now everybody wants a little grabsy. And a tickle, and a funsy, and maybe a licksy. I don't know. But everybody's waiting for it. Now, when you wink at somebody, that's a flirting thing, right? Is that not a flirting thing? Or it was a publicity stunt. Yeah. You will find it. Watch. When you get off, it'll show up. It's a wink. Like if I said, hey, Jihad, how you doing today, sweetie? You know, Jihad would probably be like, whoo, I got tingly. There is tingles, and I didn't know. Girl, do that again. Hey, baby. I mean, you wink. It's a flirtation thing, right? It's like testing the boundaries. Hey, baby, you know, are you ready? you know? Oh, well, then they want you, Dan. Then they're looking for a little fun. Old men wink at you. I don't know. Anyhow, it's mostly been, it's mostly a flirt, and not a are you available type of a thing. I couldn't go around and wink. That would be weird if I winked at other men. Hey, baby. I do it to fuck with one of Andrew's friends. Only because he has a little crushy on me. And so he'll come in. I'll be like, hey, Joe. I can't even wink without laughing because it is a flirt. It's a flirt. Fuck. My flirting's baseball bat and holding my beer. swinging the baseball bat with my beer in my hand. How about the beer in the hat with the, that's what I need for Vegas. You're welcome, Jen. That's what I need for Vegas. I need a beer hat. I need a hat where I could stick 2 drinks in it and just suck on it. I am coming up with some great things. We need the hats. Oh my God. Buzzball hat. Yeah. By the way, you know, with the buzzball stuff, I found a buzzball. They have a big buzzball at Costco. And normally if you go to like Walmart or something, they're like 25 or 30 bucks. And this one is a margarita one. They only had one flavor. And it's the big one. It was like for $15. So that's the cheapest I've seen it. Yeah, we're going to Vegas. I'm going to Vegas. I'm leaving Dan at home. So really that is my crazy 4 weeks down. I can't wait. I need to fucking leave this roost. Because I'm funny. No, yeah. Ariana, be careful with the wink in videos. If they affect you like Dan, oh my gosh. God, that guy is trouble. He's trouble on the Western Front. Everybody's different though. I mean, Goodman, when Dan drinks a lot, he's like that. He gets louder. He gets more obnoxious. I mean, we all get obnoxious, right? When we drink a lot. I mean, our body's inhibitions are just so much lower, right? So, when Dan drinks, he just, because you guys don't see him like that, right? You don't see him like that. Why is he not going? I'll give you one guess. I'll give you one guess. I haven't seen, I know. Hi, Mari. Yeah, never seen him like that. So for me, no more winks. I mean, Ariana, I just came across it last night, so I could be completely wrong, but don't wink. Have you been picked up lately by any women? You might know why. Not that it's a bad thing. I mean, I've had some lesbian women come on to me, and I think it's very flattering. The near, she's doing good. Poor Dan. You know, Dan, let me tell you something. Yeah, the winks. Dan is not, he used to be a big gambler. He used to drink a lot too. But he's just not that way anymore, right? So he can't casually gamble because if he's just not good at that. And so he doesn't really enjoy that anyway. He doesn't enjoy that environment. So really for him, when he went last year, he was just up in the room. I mean, he wasn't feeling great, but he doesn't come, it's not like he socializes like I do. He might pop in and then he'll leave again. And Dan, people are like, oh, there's Dan. That's just what his nature is. So is he wanting to probably get away? Probably. But does he really enjoy going? Probably not. He's not a social guy. He doesn't enjoy drinking a lot. And yeah, I mean, like I said, he'll probably be going on a trip with his friends this year, like they always do in the summertime. So he'll be gone for like 4 days, and it's fine. It is what it is, right? It is what it is. We're at the point right now where we have to just take turns doing things because we're in the thick of things. Yeah. He likes to write poems. Yes. A lot. Yeah. Welcome to Vegas. Thank you. April 10th we'll be there. He will go with his buddies, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I can handle Ed. Ed's not a big deal. I mean, I know Ed in and out more than anybody. I mean, Dan thinks he knows him. I think I know him a little bit better than Dan, but that's besides the point. So, I mean, yeah, he'll go with his buddies probably for 4 days. You know, we don't go any longer. When we leave, we do it within a 4-day turnaround because we know it's really hard for the other person to do it. And Ed really doesn't, you know, he's the easiest during the day. Like from now, you know, from the moment he wakes up till about after lunchtime, he's the easiest, right? Yes, the margarita's really the best. I think I know him better. I mean, Dan, you know, I don't know. I mean, Dan would probably say, he doesn't. But I think I'm more in tune to him. I'm more in tune to his body. I'm more in tune to the things Dan doesn't notice as much as I do because I watch. You know, I look, I assess, I do things. Hi, JR. How are you? Anyway, speaking of Ed, I'm going to go. Tonight is a live night, so hopefully I get some sleep and get my shit done. Or else Dan doesn't yell at him, though. Oh, Georgie girl's still here. Georgie girl, how do you know that Dan doesn't yell at him? How do you know that? You don't know that. You don't know that. And I'm going to tell you why you don't know that. Because Dan doesn't show him speaking loud with his dad, right? But let me tell you, you think Dan just talks like that all the time? You think Dan is just that perfect specimen of a human when he just sits and has conversations with his dad? Come on, get over yourself. Take your rose-colored glasses off and think and open your eyes. Now, I don't yell at him either. What you see and what you're assuming is yelling, it's for him to hear me. You see how my voice is getting up and higher? It's because he hears me better. Come on. You guys, open your fucking eyes. Plain and simple. God. Here she was this whole time. She's a pro Dan one. Ow. She hates me, obviously. And she's been on here just supporting Dan the whole time, which is fine. It's not, but it's not people get this shit confused. This isn't a pro Dan or pro Danielle thing. This is a team, right? We don't go against each other. We help each other, mostly. But the thing is that I get always reamed, right? I always get reamed because I show the caregiving. You notice you never see caregiving with Dan, right? You know you never see Dan's caregiving. You see Dan in conversations with his dad. There's a reason why he doesn't show that. I show that aspect because that's my connection with Ed, is the caregiving. Is the caregiving. Now, I've never showed a video where I'm yelling at him. Yelling means mad, right? I'm not yelling at him. Do I yell? Absolutely, because I get pissed off, but I yell mostly at my husband. I don't yell at Ed. So, this isn't a competition, and everybody wants to compete. Oh, Dan does so much better than you. Why? Because you see his videos. His videos are completely different than my videos. My videos show me caregiving in the midst of everything else I'm doing. Dan takes time out, sits down with his dad, clears his throat, has a conversation with him. That's not caregiving. Completely two different videos. So think about that. But you do yell at Ed. Oh, Lord. Thank you, user. I appreciate that. Yeah, mine aren't just coffee time. Mine are just in between taking care of Ed and everything else. Could I be frustrated sometimes when I do it? Yeah. You know why? Because this job fucking sucks all the time. This job has its days where you can't get a break and nothing suffices you. And so you're frustrated. Big fucking deal. Do you get frustrated with your spouses? Abso-fucking-lutely. Do you get frustrated with your fucking kids? Yeah. So take a look at yourself before you criticize somebody who does this 24/7. You know what I mean? Because I can guarantee the people who are projecting your bullshit onto me are the biggest hypocrites on the planet. So you want to keep living in reality and thinking everybody is perfect, then live in your fucking little reality. But I don't show fucking the little fantasy life. I show what I'm dealing with in that moment, whether you like it or not. You could suck it. I don't care. But you're not going to come on here and disrespect me and say that Dan's so much better than me, because that's not how it works. Completely two different videos. Oh, women always do. Women always do. Women always do. And, you know, and that's the thing. To think about that. Would you want a caregiver like me or a caregiver like Dan? There's two, not that he's a bad caregiver, right? It's not the fact that he's a bad caregiver. But let me tell you, what I do is so much more detailed and, you know, straight and real. He doesn't do the shit that I do. Whether I'm yelling or not, he doesn't do the shit I do. Well, Georgie got left. She got taken away. Did I expect it? No. No, I never thought that I would be here today. I would never thought that I would have been here today. Hell no. Hell no. If you knew anything about my life before this, hell no. Hell, ow, shit. I just lost my footing. Hell to the no. Yeah, he's if it wasn't for me, Ed would look a lot differently here. Not that Dan would be bad, but Ed would be a lot different. If you look at him, you look at his goatee, you look at all those things. I shave him every other day. I moisturize him. I'm looking for injuries. I'm looking for rashes. I'm taking care of things. I cut his nails. I cut his toes. I do all those things that Dan doesn't do, right? But yeah, there's a difference between talking loud and being angry. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you don't know yelling. That's what I'm saying. I mean, you could hear it. Zoomies heard all the yelling all the time. And who yells the loudest? They know. Yeah, Dan does explode. I mean, he's an exploder. He's an exploder. We all are. I mean, shit. I hate when people say, oh, but he's so much more kind. How do you know that? It's different videos, different style of videos. And if you can't separate the two, then your eyes aren't open. Yeah. I love the goatee. And you know, people are attacking me. They're like, shave that man. He looks, I'm like, do you know how much work that is to keep up a goatee? Like, it's harder to keep the goatee than it is to shave him full face, right? What would my life look like without caregiving? It would be the same way without the caregiving. I'd be out and about. I'd be lounging around. I'd have freedom. Dan and I would be going places. It would be a lot different than it is now. Thanks, Kate. I love that. Yeah, people yell at me. Shave his face. He looks scruffy. Get the fuck out of here. Go shave yours. I'm in there. I just hope you don't have to deal with combative stage. I hope not either, but it happens. It happens. Being combative is some things that change. He's done a couple things, not on purpose, but like when I've gone and he won't like, and I have to like kind of force him to move because he's being stubborn, and he's kind of gone back and like flipped his hand at me and it's hit me and he's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. You know? So I'm hoping. Shower nights? Yeah. Anyhow, I think he looks good. So with that being said, I'm going to leave because I got some shit to do and I'm exhausted and I got to get to my bread one more time, I think. So you guys have a great day. Remember, your feelings are valid. You're important. You are worthy and you matter too. Don't ever forget that. And stop sacrificing yourself for others. Stop sacrificing yourself for others if you don't get the same back. I need a caregiver, Jihad. You're the first person who said, I'll take care of you. Thank you. I would love a caregiver at this point. Anyway, see you guys later.